Hi, I've got something a little different today, a 10-minute ab workout sequence, 10 exercises, 45 seconds of working out with 15-second rest intervals in between. We'll go ahead and get started standing at the back of our mat with walkouts to plank. I'll walk you through each exercise as we go through them. We'll get through this really quick and be done. I'm going to hit the timer and we'll go ahead and get started. Starting at the back of our mat, tuck the chin, start to roll down. Walk the hands out to plank, wrist directly underneath the shoulders. Hold for a moment, start to roll back. Lift the tailbone, walk your hands back and roll all the way up to standing. We'll continue to do that. Stay strong in the core. Just warming up the core here. Here comes our rest. Finish up your last one. Go ahead and rest for 15 seconds. You can start to prep for the next one, which will be knee tucks in plank. So come to tabletop when you're ready. Lift the knees in plank. Start to draw the knees into the chest. Squeezing that navel in, feeling it draw in towards the back of the spine. Pushing the mat away from you. Less than 10 seconds. Go ahead and lower the knees. You can go ahead and swing those feet around towards the front. Lower yourself down onto the mat. Prepare for the next sequence. Hip lifts. Feet are up in the air. Hands are alongside you. You can use your hands to help push into the mat just slightly. Try to make the movement come from the core as you lift the hips and draw the toes up a little higher. You're going to really start to feel this in those lower abs. Almost done, ready to rest. Lower the feet to the mat. We'll take a moment here. The next exercise will be a toe reach, so our legs will be extended up in the air once more. Lifting the toes, peeling the head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat. We'll start to reach for our toes, lifting and lowering back down. Use those inhales and exhales. Exhale as you reach and compress. Inhale as you lower back down. Ready to rest. Lower those feet down to the mat. Next, we'll have a heel reach. So your feet will stay where they're at. And we'll peel the head, neck, and shoulders up and reach from side to side. And begin just tapping the left and the right. Really working on the obliques here. This one's pretty intense. Take your rest. After this, we'll be taking the opposite hand to the opposite knee for some crunches with a little bit of spice in between. Feet or legs to tabletop. Peel the head, neck, and shoulders up. Right hand presses into the left knee. Extend, if you want, the right leg and the left arm, and then switch. Pressing into that knee makes this exercise so much harder. Lower down, rest for a moment. If you'd like to stay here, we will be coming into our boat pose for some boat twists in the next sequence. Legs can come to tabletop, twisting the spine, touching down towards your right hip, and then twisting over towards your left hip. Stay tall and straight through the back. I think we got about 10 seconds left here. Go ahead and lower those feet for a quick rest. Next, we'll have boat to low boat. Legs can be at tabletop, lowering all the way down to the mat. Don't allow your shoulders or your head or neck to touch. And then use your core to lift yourself back up to your tabletop legs. If you want to make it really spicy, you can keep the legs straight and keep them at a 45-degree angle. Very good. We'll rest. Next, we have an Lsit prep. So feet, legs extended out long in front of you. The hands just about the middle of the thighs. Let's press into our hands and lift the hips as we lift the right leg. Lower down. Press down, lift the hips, lift the left leg off of the mat. Lower down. We'll repeat that from side to side, working with control. You should really feel this, especially below the belly button in those transverse abdominals. And this is a great prep for when you want to take a full Lsit. If you can throw a full Lsit in here, more power to ya. Really good. Rest. We're coming into our last pose for this 10-minute sequence. Come to tabletop and we will prepare to hold plank. Lifting up the knees, pressing the heels back, rounding the upper portion of the back so that the shoulders can spread wide and down. Lifting up through the core. We're almost there. This is going to close out our 10-minute ab sequence. You can do it. Go ahead and lower the knees. And that was it, your 10-minute core workout for today. Thanks. Have a great day.